presenting the drawings and paintings of Richard, Sparky, and Pip Krause.
I saw a shimmering light.
Here's Mud in My Eye, a mixed media self-portrait.
Real cute. He's actually putting paint on his own face. Real cute.
Ooh, wow! Ooh, wow!
This could be hell. Then she lit up a candle and she showed me the way.
Krause is my name.
She's down the corridor. I thought I heard them.
Artsy-fartsy's my game.
Welcome to the
Looking good.
California.
Beauty is my aim.
Such a lovely place.
Earth angel,
Earth Angel Collection, the Lynn Deerfield Return the Earth Foundation.
Looking good.
Return to Canaan in the Garden of Eden, a mixed media illustration. Collection, the Clearview Room, St. Louis.
She calls friends.
So welcome to our artsy studio, where you get a free baked potato for every purchase over $10,000.
All right.
Sorry, limit, one baked potato per customer per visit. Aren't we generous? And I also do some writing, as you can see from this cover that I put together for one of several books I've written.
Well, ain't he the talented one?
A little shaky there, I'm not used to being on camera.
And having to get it right the first time.
Sorry, film critics, I'm going to have to refer to a script here, as you can see. Oh man, before I do though, I gotta get rid of this fog. I don't know where it came from, but I need to get rid of it.
What an actor.
There. That ought to clear it out long enough so I can get back to business here. Like I said, film critics and art lovers, I'm afraid my memory on camera isn't much better than my unsteady hands. All kidding aside, though, my hands have had to be relatively steady to work on with any competence. The sort of drawing and painting that I do work that I first started in 1993.
and my dinner hasn't been on time since.
Despite the rather artsy-fartsy and somewhat amateurish visual effects at the beginning of this film, what I like to consider my real art is done in a very traditional, realistic style. So let me begin to show you the style of the sort of stuff I do by giving you a look at the works on the walls. And unfortunately, on the floors of my increasingly crowded quarters here at Rustic Ridge, Missouri. Come with me.
The guy can't even walk good. How can we expect him to paint good?
Hey David, you came here all the way from Kansas to run the snack shack and the projector and to keep the outhouses halfway clean, not to heckle me, okay?
Hey, put another one of them smooches on me.
Far out! Man!
Okay, here we are in, I guess what's called my living room. I guess many people would call it a bedroom because it's where I sleep on my hideaway bed over there.
Hey, turn out the light so I can get some sleep.
And many others would call it the dining room because it's where I eat my meals on a paint-splattered TV tray.
Hey, I saw that bottle of booze. Oh, I guess if I was crippled up from not eating nothing but TV dinners for 40 years, I might take a nip or two myself.
And this wall's lined with my paintings and drawings, and the table's piled high with my writings and stuff. As you can see, it's not exactly the Hotel California, but I'll get out of the way and swing the camera around so you can take a look.
If I can dream of a better land where all my brothers walk hand
tell me why? Oh why can't my dream come true?
I knew Elvis was still alive.
But wasn't that disappearing act cute? And he's even got a painting of Jesus and Charles Lindbergh. Hey Krause, I thought you was a real circumscribed Jew. And look at all those pretty little drawings of movie stars. And Lee Marvin's ready to fall out of his frame. Poor guy.
Okay, I'll begin here at the grand entrance to my humble abode. The sliding glass door, which, by the way, also allows my boy Pip easy access to the outdoors for his own work.
Just wanted to slow things down to thank you for not showing us a picture of Pip's works.
Okay, time to the nitty-gritty here. To the left here we see several of my very first oil paintings.
Ain't no excuses.
Paintings of presidents.
So move the camera already. Presidents we know, great white fathers with forked tongues at me. Benjamin Franklin, president? What school did Hotshot Krause go to?
Non-creative, non-modern exercise, you may say. But I beg to disagree with you.
Beg to disagree? You ought to be begging me not to have the Gestapo lock you up on the nutsy ideas I'm sure you're going to share with us tonight.
For I do not simply replicate some centuries-old paintings of one of these gentlemen. I paint an image which visually represents their legacy. As I see it, and as hopefully you may also see it after viewing my piece.
Keep on dreaming.
Right here to my left is the so-called father of our country. Now you might wonder why I would apparently waste my time painting a portrait of someone who had been painted so many times before by so many artists much more famous than I now am, or in all likelihood probably ever will be.
Ain't that the truth?
So I'll tell you why I spent an entire summer working on nothing but this.
Because you're a pre-Raphaelite idiot.
Hold it. What's pre-Raphaelite mean?
Oh, the pre-Raphaelites were a bunch of artists in the 1800s who believed all society's ills could be cured by artwork.
Yeah, well, my daddy Richard don't believe that. He believes people gotta fix things for themselves and stop thinking some silly artwork or some spiritual Superman's gonna fix it for them. They need to do it themselves.
Well, it's good to hear that my cousin ain't one of them pre-Raphaelite nutcases, if it's the truth, that is.
I call this piece Patre Pater. That's Latin, I believe, for father of our country. Actually, the reason I've done this painting can be best dramatized by a clip from a very recent movie.
What we do in life echoes in eternity. Echoes in eternity.
There was a clip of Russell Crowe as the gladiator.
Hold it, let me practice my reading. Pointing to the left, it says George Washington laying down portrait by Gilbert Stuart. And pointing to the right, it says George Washington St. Louis laying down portrait redo by cousin Krause. You should have made George look like a pimp. Ain't that a pretty little smile you gave?
And I say that if these historic figures' essences can be recaptured and updated, their echo can be strengthened and renewed.
He's taken everything this old earth can give, and he ain't put back nothing. Oh.
I never heard of articles of responsibility. What's this, another one of your half-baked ideas, Krause?
To society, the earth, and everything on it. And here's a drawing I did of Russell Crowe to salute his metaphysical dramatization.